Alright guys, let's see how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling, uh, I want to say happy, I guess. Happy, excited, more like it. Excited down here. But if you can't read, I'm wearing a shirt that has emotions of Groot apparently, and they're all the same. So, but anyways, without, out of context, let's, while I load into this, welcome back. Hey guys, it's good to be back on for another video. Today I'm playing more Doki Literature Club. And so far, this is the only thing I posted, aside from Watch Dogs. So, hope you guys enjoyed these type of videos. I'm pretty sure I said this would be the last one, but you know, I feel like doing another one because I have all the time in the damn world. Not all the time, but I have a good amount of time to actually make these videos, so you know what not? Why the heck not do these videos? Anyways, without further ado, this is where last left off. Let's us continue. What y'all beanin'? Thanks for asking, Monica. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Beanon. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she is never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. That's not a face expression, that means Jill's gonna do something good. What, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Beanon. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know. Okay. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sari is always like that. She's always full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You ever get tired of doing that same pose over and over again? I don't understand it. You're so funny, Beanon. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so just try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that, and I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands from her desk and walks to the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel next to Sayori and gently talk to her, and she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Behaving like this? Some of this dialogue seems to be misspelled, maybe. Exactly how much do I care about her? I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica goes out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to receive their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Time to say poems. So I'm gonna do Sayori first. Just because. Well, I want to do Monica because. Well. I want to do Monica so she can tell me, but. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Monica. Hi, Eden. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform for the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it more thought. Okay, no pressure. No pressure, good job. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Yeah. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take a look at the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, I've been spending a lot of time together. We've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah? Did she tell you something? Well, Beating, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. I've seen things on this game. You've seen my that one game theory video I reacted to. That Monica's the villain. So I'm watching you. Sarah's been acting so much happier ever since she joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Okay, here we go. The Lady Who Knows Everything. The old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, but all others have turned away, or when all others have turned away. Bad. The legend is all that remains. At the last dim star glimmering in the twilted sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look her in the eyes and find no end of her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounted nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too physicology stuff, or anything. Physiology, tough subject. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, when the world starts to lose its meaning, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid and it's not that good? It can be really hardening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went well into it and the things you can work on. So it's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's also like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. And that's where we'll end it off. So we're going to go say Sayori in the next one, just so we can see what's going on with her. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure you need to like and subscribe for more, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Doki Literature Club. Danger be out.